So friends, this series is specially made for the bank exam aspirants, those who are going for the mains exam like SBI PO mains, IBBS mains, RBI mains. So for those students as well as for students those who are preparing for the CAT exams, so this series is specially made for you. And second, importantly, after watching this video, do not forget to take the test. So test is more and more important. So on the website or else on the mobile application, you can able to see inside quantitative aptitude. So below the data interpretation mains level, so now you can able to see quantitative aptitude mains. So there inside it, after posting every topic, we will give you a test. At the end of the video, every video, I will be telling you how the test works and how many questions I have given the test. So based upon that, the test will be added on the package. So do not forget to write the test after watching the video. So now let me move on to the mains level series on quantitative aptitude. First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So here is the 6th video on mains level quantitative aptitude series. So here we are going to discuss about the topic simple interest and compound interest. So previous video we have solved some question on simple interest, compound interest, and then I have given a test. So similarly in this video also we are going to see simple interest, another set of question on the topic simple interest and compound interest. And again, after watching this video, do not forget to take the similar level mains level question on the quantitative aptitude test package, right? So if you take simple interest, compound interest, previous video itself I have told you we have only limited number of formulas. So simple interest we have 2 formula, compound interest we have 2 formula. Additionally you have to learn 2 formulas, that is one is for installment. So if it is a question that is based on an installment concept, we have to learn one formula, and at last the difference formula. So difference for 2 years and difference for 3 years. You can solve the question also without using a formula, right? Without by adding a formula. You can go with the normal traditional method itself, but it takes more time when compared to formula method, right? That's what simple interest, compound interest does not contains huge formulas. We have only limited number of formula. So it is better to learn the difference formula for simple interest for 2 years and difference formula of a simple interest and compound interest for 3 years. Right? So based upon those formula, in case if you have question, I can solve in this video. So now let me move on to some of the important question on simple interest, compound interest on this main series. So question number 1. So the difference between simple interest and compound interest for 2 years for a certain amount is rupees 360, and the difference between simple interest and compound interest for 3 years for the same sum and the same rate of interest per annum is 1133. Find the principal amount. So just now I have told you there are questions that you can able to see more on more, that is based on difference based question, right? So here you can able to see the difference for simple interest and compound interest for 2 years has been given. Similarly, the difference between simple interest and compound interest for 3 years has been given. So based upon that, our target is to find what is the principal amount. But in both the cases, the principal is same as well as the rate of interest is same. So everything is same. So based upon those formula, what we already by hearted, we have to apply all the value and we need to simplify it to find what is the principal amount. So first, you guys already know what is the formula while teaching simple interest, compound interest itself. I have explained this formula. So difference for 2 year. So difference for 2 year, P R square divided by 100 square. So this is the formula for 2 years. So difference between simple and compound interest for 3 year is similarly P R square, right? The numerator will be same, divided by, here we have 100 square because of 2 years. Because of 3 years, we are writing this as 100 cube. Do not by add this. Learn like this, right? 100 square for 2 year. 100 cube for 3 year. Additionally, add 300 plus R. That's it. Right? Everything is same. So don't sit and by add like that. So better learn like this will be the easy way. So first PR square is common. Because of 2 year, we have to write 100 square. Because of 3 year, we have to write 100 cube. Additionally, we have to write 300 plus R. That's it. So same formula can be written in different way. It's your wish, but finally the formula will be 3 years, 2 years, this formula, right? So now according to the question, what they are saying is the difference between simple interest and compound interest for 2 years. So this value what they have given is difference between simple interest and compound interest for 2 years, which is 360. So 360. Let's assume this as equation number 1. So similarly, they have given the simple interest, compound interest, difference for 3 years. So we know the formula for 3 years, P R square 300 plus R divided by 100 cube is equals to the difference. So 3 years what they have given a difference is 1134. Yes, 1134. So this will be the equation number 2. So finally we got two equation. So now we need to find any one value. Either we can equate this to find the principal directly, or either we can equate this to find the rate of interest first, and then we can solve the question. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to divide 1 divided by 2. Right? I'm going to divide both the equation. So while dividing this, we got 360 divided by 1134. So friends, understood. So now while dividing these two values, so P R square divided by 100 square multiplication, because once you divide this, this goes to the numerator, this comes to the denominator, right? So once this goes to the numerator, so this will be 100 cube divided by, so P R square into 300 plus R. Slowly solve this question. We can cancel PR square here. So similarly, here we have 100 cube and here we have 100 square. So in numerator we will be having only 100. In the denominator we will be having 300 plus R. So is equals to 360 by 1134. So I think we can cancel it on 2 table. If I cancel it on 2 table, 18 2s are 36, 180. So cancel this on 2 table. Just a moment, 180. So cancel this on 2 table. So 5 2s are 10, remaining will be 1. 6 2s are 12, remaining will be 1. 7 2s are 14. So I think now we can 5 2s are 10, 1. 6 2s are 12, 1. 7 2s are 14. Again, I think we can cancel this on. Okay, again we can go with the 3 table, right? 6 3s are 18, 30. So go with 3 table, 1 3s are 3. So remaining will be 2. 8 3s are 24, remaining will be 2. 9 3s are 27. So again we can go with 2 table. So this will be 20 times. So this will be 63, right? So finally we got 20 divided by 63. So friends, understood or not? So now we can cancel 0 0 here. So this will be 630 is equals to 300. This will be 600 plus 2R. So 600, 630, 2R is equals to 30. So R is equals to 15. So finally what we got here is the rate of interest. Sometimes in some question the rate of interest will be given. At some point we have to solve the question in a different way. So usually we have learned this method, right? In many of the simple interest, compound interest formula, if 2 years value, 3 years value has been given, what we used to do is we find the difference, or else we divide first equation by second equation to find the rate of interest. So similarly, we know the difference for 2 years, 3 years, because of principal is same, rate of interest is same, we are dividing both the values. So once you divide both the value, we got the rate of interest. So now according to the question, our target is to find what we need to find here is the principal amount. So it is very simple. Substitute R is equals to 50% here in order to find what is the principal, either one of the equation. So if I substitute principal into 15 divided by 100 into 100 is equals to 360. So now you can solve this in order to find what is the principal, right? So 15, 125, 30, 16,000, right? So we will get 16,000. So 16,000 will be the principal amount. So friends, this is the way we have to solve the question that is based on a difference of 2 years and 3 years. So try to by heart this formula. In case if you, I hope you already learned this formula. In case this is the first time if you are learning the formula, kindly learn this and by heart this, because most of the cases this formula will be helpful. Instead of going with the traditional method, you can directly go with the formula method. So this formula will definitely helpful to solve most of the difficult question that is based on both simple and compound interest. Right? So this will be the answer for this question. Second question, if the total amount after 3 years and the interest amount after 5 years for the certain sum of rate of interest per annum, for the certain sum at the same rate of interest per annum, of a simple interest is rupees 21,560 and 12,600 respectively. So find the total amount after 4 years. So I think it's a kind of a different question, because our target is to find what is the total amount after 4 years. So we need to find what is the overall amount. That means we need to find the value of A after 4 years. And the complete question is based on a concept of simple interest, right? But look at the values carefully. They have given two values, 21,560 and 12,600. So what does the value is? If the total amount after 3 years, so what they have given us, they have given the total amount that is after 3 years, which is 21,560. So this value is the total value, total amount after 3 years. And the second value what they have given is 12,600. So 12,600 is what the interest amount after 5 years. So 12,600. Just look at both the values. This is the overall amount value and this is the interest amount after 5 years. So based upon this, and they have given the principal as well as the same rate of interest. So same rate of interest and the principal value is also, both the values are not given. So they have given the interest for 5 years and the overall amount for 3 years. So now what we can do here is just listen the values carefully. So 3 years 21,560. For a simple interest, we know the overall value formula. A is equals to P plus interest, that is PNR divided by 100. Yes. So now what we can do here is, we know the A amount, that is for 3 years, which is 21,560 is equals to, so let's take the P as it is. Right? Because the principal what they have mentioned here is, so the total amount after 3 years, yes, they have given the 3 years, so N we can consider it as 3, so P plus P into, so into 3 into R divided by 100. So now we can either further simplify it, or else we can write this, we can assume this directly as equation 1. So principal, so 3PR divided by 100 is equals to 21,560. So let's take this as equation number 1. In case if we require, we can simplify this, or else we can keep equation number 1 as it is. So now equation number 2. So we know the interest amount for 5 years. So interest formula PNR by 100. So PNR by 100, which is the interest formula, simple interest formula, is equals to 12,600. And the interest what they have given is for 5 years. So instead of N, we can substitute 5. So 5P. We can cancel this on 1 5s are 5, right? So we can cancel this on 20 times. So now once you bring PR is equals to 12 0 0 0, so 122, so this will be 252, so 252, so 252. Yes. So now 2,52,000, what we got is the value for PR, right? So PR alone, the value what we got here is 2,52,000. So now what we can do is, instead of PR, we can substitute this value 2,52,000. So friends, understood or not? Because second they have given the interest. So first they have given the overall amount. So by cancelling the value, we got PR value alone, which is 2,52,000. So once you substitute 2,52,000 here, so this equation will be P plus 3 into 2,52,000, we can cancel 20 and we can cancel 20. So the remaining value what we have is 3 into 2,520 is equals to 21,560. So now principal is equals to 21,560 minus of, so 0, 6, 15, 1, 7,560, which will be principal is equals to 14,000 something, right? So we already know that principal, which is 21,500. So minus of 7,560, which will be 14,000. So 14,000 is this is the overall amount. So this is the principal, which is 14,000. So now we got the principal as well as the overall amount for 3 years. So now it is easy to find out what is the interest for 1 year. So if you subtract 14,000, 21,600, that will be 7,560. And what is our target here? Our target is to find the total amount for 4 years. Right? First we can find for 1 year, because if you subtract this 14,000 and 21,500, resultant will be 7,560. Right? When you divide this by 3, So this becomes 3 2s are 6, 1, 5 3s are 15, 2, 0. So this will be 2520 will be the interest amount for 1 year. So now according to the question, our target is to find what is the overall amount, total amount after 4 years. So that means the overall amount what we need to find is the principal as well as interest. So now the interest is 2520 which we have calculated only for 1 year. But according to the question, our target is to find what is for 4 years. So 0, 4 2s are 8, remaining 5 4s are 20, remaining will be 2, 4 2s are 8 which is 10. So 10,800. So 10,800 is the interest and 14,000 is the principal what we already found. So finally we can say that answer for this question is 24,080. So 24,080 will be the overall amount after 4 years. Right. So friends, a very interesting question. The concept plays a major role here, right? If we are like first time learning all these, kindly take a note of it, because previous question we have learned how to divide the difference formula, and here we have learned how to substitute the value of PR in the first equation, because the first value what they have given is the overall amount, second value what they have given is the interest amount, that is for 5 years and this is for 3 years. So first we have written the 3 years formula, that is overall amount formula, and then for n I have substituted 3. Second, only the interest formula for P and N I have substituted 5 years. After finding PR, we can directly substitute in this equation for PR in order to find what is the value of the principal value, because we don't know what is the principal. We know the overall amount, we know the interest. So we found the principal is 14,000. So when you subtract overall amount and principal, resultant will be the interest for 3 years. So this will be the interest for 3 years. So divide by 3. 1 year interest is 2520. So this will be the 1 year interest. So 1 year interest, but our target to find 4 year overall amount. Once you multiply this by 4, we got the 4 years simple interest. So 4 years simple interest as well as the principal 14,000, resultant will be 24,080. So 24,080 will be the overall amount for this question after 4 years. Third question. So Sweta invested a certain amount in scheme A, which gives 12% rate of interest for 4 years, and the remaining amount was invested in scheme B, which gives 8% rate of interest for 5 years. If both the schemes gives the equal interest and the total amount in both the scheme is 20,900. Just listen the question carefully. So the person Sweta first initially a certain amount in scheme A, and then the remaining amount in scheme B. And what they are mentioning here is, at some point if both the scheme gives the equal interest and the total amount equal, the interest is same. So that means the simple interest 1 as well as the simple interest 2 is same. So what we can surely do here is we can equate it. First data, we can find what is the simple interest. Second data, we can find the second simple interest. And we can equate it in order to find either the principal or rate of interest, whatever be. And they have given the total amount invested in both the scheme is 20,900. So what we can do here is one way, right? The total has been given 20,900. So let's consider the first person invested 20,000 in scheme A, the remaining amount in scheme B. So either way, we can solve it in two different ways. But I think the easy way to solve this question is, we can assume this scheme A, the amount what they have invested is X. Scheme B will be Y. Why? Because in both the scheme, the person Sweta what they have invested is not given, but the total amount has been given. The total amount invested in both the scheme is 20,900. So once you take this as X, we can take this as 20,900 minus X. One way of solving a question. Or else we can take the principal amount what the person invested in first scheme as X, and the principal amount what they invested in the second scheme Sweta as Y. So now we know the formula PNR by 100, which is the interest formula. So similarly here also it's a simple interest, so PNR by 100, and the principal is X, and the number of years. According to the question, first data what they have given is 4 years and the second is 5 years. So 4 rate of interest is divided by 100, and the rate of interest what they have given for the first is 12%. And we know both the simple interest 1 and simple interest 2 are equal. So we can say simple interest 2 is Y because the principal is different. So number of years is 5 years and the rate of interest, which is 8% divided by 100. So we can cancel 100 and 100 here. So 1 4s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 1 2s are 2, 6 2s are 12. So 6x is equals to 5y. So this can be written as x by y is equals to 5 by 6. That means the investment ratio. So by using the data, that is simple interest and compound interest is same, we didn't find out the principal. We have found what is the investment amount ratio, which is 5:6. So x is to y will be 5:6. That means the person Sweta invested in scheme A 5 part and scheme B 6 part. And we already know that the total part what the invested in both the scheme is 21,000, right? No, 20,900. So 20,900 is the total amount. So it is easy to find what is the investment done on scheme A, because 5 divided by total, which is 11, into 20,900. So we can cancel this 1 times 9 times 0 0. So 0 0. 45 4, so 95. So 9500 is what the person what the Sweta what they have invested on the first scheme. So similarly the remaining amount will be on the second scheme. So now we found out of this 20,900, Sweta invested 9,500 in scheme A and the remaining amount will be on scheme B. So now what is the question here is, we need to find anyone, right? Find the interest amount received from any of these schemes. That means either we can find A or B, any one of the schemes, right? So interest amount. So we know the interest formula is PNR by 100. So principal is 9,500 because both the interest are same, right? So either if you find interest for this or interest for this, we will get the same value. That's what they have given a clue that both the interest is same. So we can substitute in any one of the value, right? So 9,500 into 4 into 12 divided by 100. So we can cancel 0 0 here. So once you multiply this will be 48 into 95. So 4 9 5s are 8 5s are 40. 4 6 40 4560. So 4560 will be the interest that is received on the scheme A. So similarly, once you substitute here also, the interest will be same. So when this is the way we have to solve a question that is based on some different sort of questions, you can able to see more and more on simple interest. And then many of the competitive exams, the simple interest, compound interest, mains level I say, many of the competitive, tough level competitive exams, simple interest, compound interest has been asked in the form of table chart in data interpretation. So they will give you, they won't give you the principal amount. So they have just given principal as dash, first scheme. So second scheme, principal will be dash, and in the what they say is they give a clue, simple interest and compound interest, and this much years will be equal. So based upon that, we have to find all the table value and then we have to solve the question. That we have seen on 2017 or 2018 SBI PO mains, I think so. We have seen a question which is related to simple interest and compound interest. And many years simple interest, compound interest, for on most of the competitive exams, they have given more and more importance to this topic in the tough level competitive exams. So learn this topic, give more and more importance to simple interest, compound interest if you are preparing for a bank exams, right? So friends, now we have solved 3 questions. So now go to the test package. You will see 5 questions as a test, right? So previous video also, after posting a video, I have given 2 question test, and now 3 questions, the same 3 questions what we solved here, plus additional 2 questions. I have given a test. Write the test. I have given the solution also. You can able to understand it. Write the test. So similarly, after posting every video, the test will be given. Do not forget to take the test on time. Right? So friends, thank you so much for watching this video. So still 2 or 3 videos are there on the topic simple interest, compound interest. We can solve it. More number of questions. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you really like it, share the video to your friends, those are preparing for the competitive exams. So thank you so much. Bye.